Hey beautiful Scorpios, my sexy Scorpios. How is everybody out there? And loyal Scorpios, we know we're that, right? I'm going to start shuffling to do your reading, pardon me, and we will get right into it. We want to know, this is a Scorpio love reading. We want to know, first of all, what's going on with your person. That's what we want to know to start with. All right, let's get to going. While I'm shuffling, I will post on my community page. I just haven't had a chance to. I was so grateful that I had a great live. You know, I was celebrating my first 1,000 subscribers, and I did that. That one wants to come out. That one? Okay. Last Sunday night, and it was fabulous because I'm also a psychic medium. Y'all might not know that, but my other longer playlist is deceased loved ones. So you might want to check that out. There may be somebody there that you know, but I did a live and did some readings for people. It was awesome. I really enjoyed it. So I'll hope to do those in the future, more of those. That was fun. Enjoyed it. And thank you to all those that, I guess all those want to come out. No, that didn't feel right. That were there to support me. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. If you like what I do here, you know the drill. Please hit that like button and subscribe. And what else? I need to remind y'all there's no gender in tarot. And if this is not your story, please don't try to make it fit. And why are these cards not wanting to come out today? My goodness. All right, I'm turning them up this way. Sometimes it tells me the deck needs to be turned over. Okay. This is why I don't like to, I'd rather not shuffle on camera just because it takes so long, because I like to get jumpers. Let me see. Let's try a different deck. Sometimes it's just saying it's not the right deck. Well, I can tell you your person's missing you. So we're asking what's going on with your person, but obviously this is a love reading for Scorpio, so this is as it pertains to you. That's what we want to know, Spirit, as it pertains to you. All right, there's a bunch there. Let's see. So let's see. This Queen of Wands in reverse, boy, we just cannot get rid of her. She's been haunting your readings, our readings, because I'm a Scorpio too. I'm a double Scorpio. So here we go again. I think this is, yeah, very similar story. But you know, the cards are what they are. So just tell me, I think your person's still stuck over there, but they're missing you, thinking back on good times. Clearly they're experiencing, this is fighting and arguing and winning at all costs and ego and pride with the Queen of Wands, who is selfish, she's self-centered, she's shallow, she flies off the handle for no good reason, kind of person. And probably because something came in, you know, the Knights are messengers, and you see how he's looking at her? He's just got his sword up and pointed right at her. So I think your person might have had some words to say to this queen about what? About the fact that they don't want to collaborate anymore. This is can also be compromise, but it means coming together and working together, and it's in reverse. They're tired of being up in their head, so they're finally getting clarity about the situation, and that what are they getting clarity about is it's a freaking burden. This is the Nine of Wands. This is the wounded warrior, but it can also be somebody's putting up a wall. So maybe your person here is seeing the truth of this situation that they're in. And I say that now, I forgot to also point out, I forget because I jump into these readings so easily. There are some of you, not all of you certainly, who are dealing with someone who's in a relationship with somebody else. If that's not the case and you know that's not the case, then this is probably not your reading. I jumped to conclusions here. This doesn't have to be another person. It can be a family member, a job situation, a health crisis. I mean, to me, it can be anything that is a challenge in your life that is difficult. But I do typically in my readings say that queens and kings are actual people. So that's why I jumped to the conclusion that this is a person in your person is dealing with, all right? So, and that I just wanted to explain that for those of you who hadn't been here before. And we've had her in just about every reading for the last, I don't know, 2 weeks anyway. It's been this Queen of Wands in reverse that your person's been dealing with. And look at that. From 2 different decks, we've got the 5 of Cups. Now this is in reverse. That's... let me see. This could be, this is a bit of an oversimplification, but maybe not. Sometimes the cards are just so literal, you know? I take this King of Swords. Yes, it represents truth and clarity and mental acuity and all that. But he wields the sword of truth. And maybe what this is telling me is if this person, something from their past, which could be this person too. We've got it in the upright and in the reverse. And so an energy from their past, there was lying and cheating, but they're stuck. Yes, the hanged man, goodness. Means being stuck. And now he's in the reverse. This tells me, though, the energy I'm getting here is this person is having a hard time getting a new perspective. That's what the hangman is doing when he's hanging there. I need to think about what I've been doing here. Was originally, he was a thief and they hung him up to think about what he'd done. So he was hanging there trying to, you know, telling, the universe is saying, get a new perspective. You need to rethink what you did. But when it's in reverse, I have a hard time feeling like that. I mean, I have a hard time believing that that's happened, and it feels to me like this is just stuck energy. It doesn't want to move. This person doesn't want to get a new perspective, which is leading your person to a crossroads, and that's just where he's kind of, he, she, whatever, your person has been at this crossroads for a minute, for a while. But I think what's happening here is your person's getting clarity about what they really want. They do have dreams and wishes that if this is a person over here, that this person is not fulfilling. Can't make that up. What are they wishing and hoping for? They're hoping for a soulmate, somebody that they can really love with all their heart. Do you notice there's not one cup up here in this line with what your person or who your person's dealing with? Not one. There's swords and wands. Oh, I beg your pardon. My bad. My bad. There is a 6 of Cups there. So this can be nostalgia. Now this could be, this just might mean this person is someone from your person's past. That could be that simple too. I just feel like your person is, yeah, there we go, trying to put an end to something. But this, you know what I just heard, but this person is not letting your person go. Somebody here is not letting go. Oh, yes, because this is in the upright is an ending, but when it's in the reverse, it's somebody resisting an ending, and it's a very, very heavy, heavy burden. Somebody wants to find balance in their life. I'm assuming this is your person, and they know they need to walk away. They are finally here. What I heard loudly was they are finally seeing they've got to walk away from this. But what I heard was, but I don't know how. I don't know how. That's what I heard. Well, you know, it starts with opening your mouth. I'm just saying. Just saying. All right, let's see. So there's not a whole lot of surprise there for me because we've seen a lot of that in recent readings. But now let's ask, what do we want to ask? I want to ask, how's your first person feeling about you? How is this person, your person, feeling about you? Let's hope this deck wants to talk now. If not, I'll get another one. How is your person feeling about you? Isn't that funny that sometimes these decks want to talk and sometimes they don't? And then sometimes certain decks will talk and then certain ones won't. And see, now it wants to talk. Huh. Okay. How does this, how are they feeling about you? So they either want change or they're afraid it's over. Let's get some more cards on this, okay? Show me, Spirit, how are they feeling about my Scorpio? My beautiful, sweet Scorpios. They're running out of patience. They're trying to, you know, they're just feeling. I heard at their wits' end is what I heard when I pulled that card. Now that can mean a couple of things. Let's keep going. A few more cards here. What else does this person want to tell my Scorpios? Oh, Lord of the shuffling. Come on. Come on. That one. Okay. Couple more. Almost there, y'all. Thank you for your patience. I've got old gnarly hands. I don't shuffle like the young folks do. That old Mr. Arthritis is a real thing. All right. Now that's interesting how that came out, isn't it? All right. I might want to clarify one or two of these. Let's see. One more. Come on, Spirit. That one. All right. Okay, I'm going to leave that one crosswise. So I think your person is hoping to talk to you. This is not the message I thought that I would come out of my mouth today, but I'm going to say it. I think your person wants to talk to you about that they feel like this may have ended, and they want to talk to you about this. They realize that there's been no balance here, that there's no harmony here in the relationship with you because of, again, if this is a third party, this can be my third party cup, and I say that because of this, and because we got two threes here. And because that's, for many of you, has been the case. This can also be about celebration. So it could say that I know that things aren't balanced. I'd really like to go back to those old times when we used to have a good time and celebrate. But I'm afraid that you don't want to invest in me anymore. That you feel like the seeds that we've planted in this relationship are never coming to fruition, and it's been a waste of time. This can also be, this can also mean I don't feel it's the right time yet. That can also mean I don't feel it's the right time yet. And it is interesting that the way this card fell coming right after that, because in the upright this means somebody moving to calmer waters. But and in the reverse it would be, well, we're not there yet. So they're hopeful. They're kind of right in the middle of, maybe they have been so consumed with this. This is what I'm feeling. They've been so consumed with this. Y'all probably have not been talking. You've been on a break, and you don't know what's been going on. And so maybe they're saying, now I'm thinking I want to come in now and I want to tell you about what's going on over here, and I want to talk to you about why we haven't been communicating, why I feel like I know when things need to change. I know that there's been no balance, there's no harmony, or, yeah, ask about you. They're hoping that we can move this to calmer waters, but at the same time, because it's perfect the way this fell, the Queen of Swords in reverse is a nasty person. She is unhappy, she is cruel with her words, harsh with her words. She will take that sword and stick it where the sun doesn't shine. And so I think your person's afraid this is who he's going to meet. And I believe, I'm not making this up, we had this in the last reading for you, like that, in the reverse, if I'm not mistaken. So I think your person's just afraid that's what they're going to meet, and they're hoping to move this, they're wishing. But this is encouraging. This is the first time I've felt in a long time that your person was getting ready to take, I mean, they've been thinking about taking action, but I felt like that's all they were doing. They do feel this not talking to you, this not communicating, excuse me, is a burden to them. But they're also afraid you're going to put a wall up, that you're not going to want to hear them, that you're not going to want to invest or work in this relationship anymore, that you turn down their cup of love, but they want to give you this cup of love. This can also be an apology. They're afraid they will be disappointed that you'll turn them down, that you're bored with this, you're bored with all this broken heart crap. You will turn them down because you're disappointed at how they've hurt you. And they know they've hurt you. Boy, I just heard that loud and clear off this card. They know they hurt you. They knew what they were doing. I just heard that message. They knew what they were doing, and it caused a tower moment. Now, tower moments are when there's a hand grenade thrown into things. That doesn't, I mean, typically it's upheaval. Towers don't always have to be bad. And it's interesting, the energy. So I think this has already happened. They broke your heart. It caused this tower moment for you, this upheaval. It's like pulling the rug out. You know, towers happen because their foundations are faulty and they need to be rebuilt on solid ground. Well, clearly what this is telling me that there wasn't solid ground. So that, but this is also, this is the divine intervention. This is when Spirit comes in and takes control. When they see something that's not balanced here, that's what happens. Spirit will take, if somebody needs to change here and they're not doing it and they're not awakening, Spirit will come in and take charge of that. Because somebody needs to get clarity here. And this could be telling me your person has gotten or getting clarity. Yep, and there's the Page of Swords. They may be spying on you, checking you out on social media. They could be getting ready to come in. I mean, I like that there's a Knight of Swords here. I've had that before in your readings, but it didn't feel like, it felt more like, again, I'm repeating myself, he was thinking about it. Now I feel like this guy's getting ready to take action. This is 2 cards of communication. It's, again, they just can't carry this load anymore. And the last reading I did for you, was it the no contact reading? I remember I entitled it, they're about to pop. That's what this energy feels to me like today. They are about to pop. They've got to do something here. They can't take this anymore, not talking to you. Things have been illuminated, but they are afraid. You know what I just heard? They're afraid that you are single, out here ready to mingle. You're attractive. You're independent. You've got your money in order. You know, this is like, I think they're afraid that they're going to lose you to somebody else. That's the truth. That is what I'm feeling. They're afraid that somebody's going to snap you up, Scorpio. Yep. That could be it. All right. Anything else? How about some advice? You got, let me see what else. I don't want this to be too long. You have any advice? No, okay, let's do this one. Show me, Spirit, would you have any final words for my Scorpios here? Any advice or words of comfort for my Scorpios? Oops, they're saying stop. Okay. Yeah, remember your self-worth. That's what I'm hearing. Yep. This is interesting. We have the Empress in the upright, the Emperor in the reverse, and the Nine of Pentacles. What's at the bottom? Oh, 7 of Cups. You know your worth, And if this person doesn't, and he doesn't come correct, What I'm hearing, though, is this Emperor, no, let me rephrase that. What I'm hearing is, the Emperor are all the kings rolled into one, just like the Empress is all the queens rolled into one. She also represents fertility and nurturing. And I think your person's telling me they are not an emperor. They're lacking in self-confidence. This could be somebody who's greedy, who, all the negative things that the emperor, but what I heard was they don't feel like they are worthy of you. They don't feel like they're worthy of you, that they can take you off the market. Because this is the Nine of Pentacles, which we just saw, but now in the reverse. So I think your person's just lacking in self-confidence. I really do. And I think it's because for some of you, this person, no, that's not okay. What, Spirit stopping me here, hang on a minute. I was about to say, your person has had options, but that's, and maybe for one or two of you that is true. That's not what I'm hearing though. Oh, okay. They're saying this person's get clarity about what they want, because in the up, this can be too many options, too many choices. It can mean clarity in the reverse about what they want and who they love. Now, this is telling me they love you, they just don't feel worthy of you. Yep. They feel that maybe you don't feel the same about them, and that you're going to end it, but they're hopeful because, but that you're going to end it because the wheel is the end of the Fool's journey. It's the end of a cycle. They know you are their it. I'm just saying, the Ten of Cups, they're everything, their happiness, emotional fulfillment for sure. But the King of Pentacles in reverse is somebody who, he's not stable. He probably is having money troubles. And then the Nine of Pentacles following that in the reverse. And the Hierophant, yeah. What I'm getting from this is this person's just, again, I think your person's feeling they're not good enough for you. Whether it's because their money's not right, or they've just taken too long, they've just stuck, they hadn't brought you this offer, they've just had you sitting here for eons, not making a commitment to you, and they know that was unfair to you. This is injustice in the reverse, because you are the High Priestess. There's so many things that are not seen, and that you have. We know Scorpios are very intuitive. Many of you are psychic, just naturally. Many of you can see the unseen. And what I'm getting off this card today is you saw the truth of the situation. And I'm not sure they can come back from that, because now you see the mask is off, so to speak, and you've taken back your cup of love. Yep. Death card, can't make this up. Death card. They are very afraid that you've put an end to this. Yep. That you're not going to fight for this anymore. You're tired of this conflict, especially if there was another person involved. Not doing it. Walking away. I've made my mind up. Walking away. Yep. All right. Well, that's it, Scorps. That's what I feel like is going on. This person you could hear from this person though, because of this Nine of Swords. I'm feeling more of that energy in this reading that I have in quite a while. So it's up to you, of course, if you want to talk to them or what you do with them. Everybody's situation is different, but this is what I got for you today, and I hope it's helped somebody out there. And I will be doing your other readings here. I've got another no contact reading coming up, and I don't know what all I got this week. But check out my other playlist too, the Deceased Loved Ones. And I will see you guys soon. You might want to check out also the card at the end. I think I'll post the video for my live. That might interest you. Anyway, that's it, y'all. Thank you so much, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.